What's way break it right here? So yeah, this is relatively a sad video, as United States of America is making every possible effort to make sure that Huawei leave the smartphone market. Well, if you remember back in 2019, the former US president ordered to put Huawei into the so-called entity list, which bans other companies from selling their goods to Huawei. Well, this led to a massive disturbance in Huawei's supply chain, as the intent was to empty Huawei from all of its tech access. However, after implementing this entity list, Huawei was still making efforts, and slowly they were getting back into their business. And now I think US knows that. That's why the US wants to impose further restrictions on Huawei to completely cut off the supply chains, including the goods from Qualcomm and Intel. We could just call it the latest addition to the US administration's obsession with Huawei, which is genuinely not a vice at all. And you know what? Qualcomm and Intel are one of the few companies that were approved to ship their chip to Huawei, and the best part is that US itself approved these companies to sell goods to Huawei. Thereafter, Huawei continues to use Qualcomm chips in all its products, whether it's flagship, mid-range, or tablet devices. Therefore, now the US likely come upfront to cut Qualcomm and Intel from Huawei. Not only that, this time around, every US company is prohibited from supplying anything to Huawei, including 5G or 4G chips, Wi-Fi, and some other technologies. So, why US is doing this again? Well, truth to be told, Huawei is the only company that dominated both the network and smartphone market, and there is an old saying, when you can't beat the odds, change the game. Odds have always been in favor of Huawei, but the US is continuously changing the game since 2019. But the question is that, for how long? Like, Huawei is making its own chipset, and they will surely get a solution to get 5G back as well, and at the same time, they have their own operating system called Harmony OS. So I think still, Huawei can't be beaten from US. What do you think about it? Well, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.